Hi you guys, so today we're making this really fun tassel for our journals. So let's go ahead and get started. All you do is you just clip it on with a paper clip. So you can make this on like a paper clip, or you can use like one of these clips. You can attach it to the ring inside. You can attach it with the paper clip to the ring. You can do whatever you like, whatever you have on hand. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move this out of the way. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this big paper clip that I happen to have. I'm going to pick out some of this. This is just some wax linen. And I'm going to do 2 sets of it. So like this will be 1. And I just picked about this long, and let me just see, I can measure that to see how long that is. Really, it's up to you, however long you want to make it. So, but mine, let's see, 12, 17. So that's how long I'm making mine, but I'm going to be tying knots in it, so that will make it shorter. So I'm just going to err on the side of a little bit too long than to be too short. So, okay. So now I have my 2 pieces of the waxed linen thread, and I have some other things. Like I have this piece of yarn that I cut, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, and one side can be longer than the other. It doesn't have to be the same. And then I have like a piece of fabric that I tore. I'm going to use this in there just for fun. And then I have just some little ribbons and things. So I have like a big kind of a pile of these different kinds of ribbons. I'm going to put one of those in there. And then one of these. Actually, instead of that one, I'm going to use this one. Okay, that looks like probably enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I have this kind of around my finger, just the loop of each one of these. And then I'm going to move this green one down a little bit. So one side's longer than the other. And I'm going to go ahead and put this through my paper clip. And I want to not put it through this end because that's the end I'm going to be putting on my journal. I want to put it through this other end. So I'm going to go ahead and put it through here. Keeping my little loop right here. And then pulling all the ends through it. Just like that. So it's like a little knot. Just going to tighten up this piece of fabric. Okay. And then one of the, I think it's the yarn that's a little poking out. There we go. That's cool. Okay, so then we can just start putting different things on it. Also, I received a prize package from Cheryl at Inked Pulp. And I got this whole prize pack for being a member of ABB, which is her, every morning she has a live, Art Before Breakfast live. And I thought I would use a couple of the beads in here. So I'm going to pick out this bead set and this bead because it seems to go with the colors that we're using. And then I'm going to go ahead and open these up. Thank you, Cheryl. I love my little prize pack. Look at all of the stuff that was in it. Like all of these different beads, different things. Look at those. Oh my goodness. That is cool. And just all sorts of seed beads and different sized beads. It's crazy. So it was great. Thank you. And then let me go ahead and open this one. Now I'm going to open these wooden ones. Okay. Now I think what I'd like to do is I'm going to just go ahead and start putting things on here. So I have these beads, plus I have this whole little box that I've been collecting and putting together that I thought I would use. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put the camera out so you can kind of see what I have here. So this is my box of treasures. So I'll be going through this and pulling out different things to put on our tassel. So I'm going to go ahead and like string some different things on here. And what I'd like to do is on these pieces of linen thread, of waxed linen, I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot. I like to have like a little knot kind of down lower so that the bead doesn't go all the way up into the top area, so that it kind of keeps the bead down lower like this, if you can see. So it doesn't make the bead go up high. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be putting beads on and tying different things on, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to speed this up so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. But it's kind of some sort of situation like this, where it has a knot on either side so that the bead kind of stays where I'd like it to on the little wax linen thread. And I will just go ahead and put music to this and speed it up so you can watch me add things onto it, and we'll see what I come up with. If I have something like this bell, I would just tie it to wherever I want it to go, like that. I don't have to put the bead and the knots on either side of it. I would just tie it. If it just has like a little ring on the top of it, that's what I do. I will catch up with you when I've got this all put together. Okay, so now I've come to the point where I put something on all of the strings and I'm happy with it, and I wanted to put one more thing on this string, and what I wanted to do was to add some fabric onto it. So what I thought I would do is just kind of fold it up like this, like that, and staple it on there. I just have a little tiny attacher. So I think I'm going to start at the top. There we go. And I want to staple it on one of these ribbons. And of course you could sew it, you could do whatever you like to attach it. Okay, so once I stapled that all on there, now I was going to go ahead and use a little piece of rickrack to glue over the top of the staples, just to kind of hide them to make it prettier. And I'm just going to use this art glitter glue, but you could use whatever you have, whatever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and add that on there. Okay, put these in here to save for later. All right, I love how it turned out. Look at that, you guys. So you can trim the ends if you like. Like, I think I might trim some of these, make them a little bit shorter. Kind of like that right there. All right, so this is how she turned out. So cute. See, there's a little stringing. So I have like a little lock heart kind of thing. And then the key is on here, which is cute. There's another little key on here. I love these keys. Then just have a bell, and I have like a little fairy on this one. And then I'm using some of the Cheryl prize beads on these two. Look how pretty those turned out. I love them. I love how it turned out. It's so cute. Thank you, Cheryl, for the beads. They really made it. Like, they matched my my colors that I was going to be using. I wanted to use some fall colors and some teal together because I do have a new book, a new paper pad, and the paper pad has fall colors and that teal color in it. So like this. So I thought that would be super cute because I want to make a journal like that for fall. So I love how it turned out. So cute. Thanks. See you guys next time. Bye.